Hi, my name is Ivan Lira Contreras, and this is my informative speech on the autism spectrum disorder. The purpose of this speech is that it is important to know and educate yourself and one another on ASD. The three main points are the signs and symptoms, screening and diagnosis, and treatment and research. According to the CDC, autism spectrum disorder, also known as ASD or simply autism, affects about 1 in 54 children. This spectrum can cause severe challenges in a person's communication, behavior, and social skills. 1 in 34 boys get identified with autism, while 1 in 144 girls get identified with autism. It affects all ethnic and social economic groups. According to autismspeaks.com, there are many signs and symptoms that can help detect autism. Some of the signs may be that the child with ASD may have delayed speech and language skills and may also have obsessive interest. For example, my 9-year-old nephew, he used to be obsessed with Cars, then Toy Story, then 20th Century Fox, and I think now it's Minions. Some symptoms can be that they have unusual reactions to the way things sound, feel, smell, and taste, and they can get upset by minor changes in their daily life. According to the CDC, the screening and diagnosis process may be difficult but still effective. In screening, you can monitor the development of a child to see how he or she is growing and changing, and whether or not the child meets the criteria to go through a developmental screening. In the diagnosis, a comprehensive developmental evaluation is performed by specialists to diagnose a child with autism spectrum disorder. The evaluation takes an in-depth look on how the child is developing. According to the National Autism Association, there is no current cure to autism, but there are many treatment centers that are doing as much as research as possible. In the treatments, ASD currently has no cure, but with several daily life interventions, the child can learn how to function and participate in the community. A child could go through various behavior, communication, and dietary approaches depending on the severity of the case. A child may be prescribed to medication depending on how on how far they're into the spectrum. For the research, the SEED, also known as the Study to Explore Early Development, is currently the largest study in the United States. SEED helps identify factors that may put a child at risk for ASD. CAADRE, also known as the Center for Autism and Developmental Disabilities Research and Epidemiology, are regional centers established by the CDC to study ASD as well as other developmental disorders. In conclusion, it is important to know and understand the factors of this disorder to help those around us. Even though there's currently no cure for ASD, knowing and researching about this disorder can help us make a child's life a bit easier and help them cope with the challenges that they may face. Here are my citations, and this is a photo of my 9-year-old nephew.